So I'm just thinking where to start the story, and I guess I'll start that 2 years ago, my son came to me and he said, "Mum, I hate adults. I don't want to be like them. They've messed up the world, and what have I got to look forward to?"
Every day I would come home with another question from my mum, or another thing that I wanted to know about, or something that I wasn't happy with, and she would answer. But then her answer would get her thinking about why that is and how it must feel for me.
I guess I became acutely aware of my role as a mother, but not just as a mother to my son, but really as an elder to the next generation. And I got thinking about what it must feel like to grow up in a world that feels under threat.
It's quite difficult to put it into words and to speak about it because for everyone it's a different experience. But for me and a lot of my friends, we have almost no idea as a generation of what we're going to face in the future. So we don't know what in 10 years what our life might be like. And having that sense of uncertainty is quite scary.
I began thinking, okay, what does he need and what does his generation actually need to navigate the challenges that we face? So I said to my son, I said, what if there was a whole load of adults who really did have your back? What if you had easy access to them? What if you could have conversations with them? What if you were able to really be listened to by those people? I said, let's do something together. Let's create this project and we'll call it Crazy Beautiful World, because it's about how we're going to navigate both the crazy and the beautiful that's now ahead of us.
My favourite was just when we were in a circle, just speaking among each other as equals. I enjoyed speaking individually with older people because I really liked that connection. It was something I'd never experienced before.
So the stuff I enjoyed most, I think, was playing games. I love playing games, and it really broke the ice. It was really simple stuff, but it just helped connect with people that I hadn't met half an hour before. I also really enjoyed the way we all contributed to saying the things that were most important to us, or the hot topics that were difficult to talk about.
What I've learned from this experience is trust of the older generation, the reflection on myself, not to stereotype, to be open to forming friendships and bonds with older people, bathing in their experiences and knowledge and what they've learnt that I still have yet to learn.
It felt like a privilege, a real delight to be invited into this quite intimate conversations with younger people who were willing to trust me with what I turned up with.
This notion that's now become a bit of a cliche, that it takes a village to raise a child, really is true, and it takes a village to raise a teenager into adulthood.
And if we can be open-minded, and adults can be open-minded, and we can have positive conversations, then we will feel more prepared for what we're going to have to accomplish.
So Crazy Beautiful World isn't only for teenagers. Adults, older people need the spirit of teenage as well to navigate these times. And a lot of us as adults have lost our dreams for the world. And I think it's actually a moment to connect with those dreams in ourselves and the passions we had when we were younger, because we've all been through teenage and we've all had those passions. So rather than dismissing them as if it's just childish dreams, we could really listen to what those passions are and where it's guiding us towards the future.